Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and for this unboxing video on a Monday, that's again exactly what I'm going to be doing. However, as always, I'm going to turn this into a bit of a guessing game, and I think this time, unfortunately, the box is a little bit deceiving because this is a ginormous box. It doesn't need to be anywhere near this size, so I already know that it's going to be incredibly well packaged. What we do have in here is a boxed... it is a generation 1 boxed original group of figures, set of figures, I suppose, however we want to word it. So there is more than one figure in here, hence the box being huge. And as I say, it is boxed. Ironically enough, I do actually have all of these figures loose and in a couple of other different types of packaging. But again, most people who are used to this channel, this is, in fact, funnily enough, this is the standard Hasbro version of these figures, which I didn't actually have until this. And again, this is something else which I always implore and advise loads of people to do, because this is from to be honest, this is a direct swap that I've done with somebody, with one of my multiple double figures that I've been doing for absolutely years. I've been doing the swap things for ages. I encourage people to do it. There's ample websites, Facebook groups especially, BST they call them, buy sell trade, but this came from about something else. But I know loads of people as well who do loads of trades and things on websites like that. Oh, this is going to work perfect. So yeah, so I implore you to do that, because I'm sure most of us have got figures that, you know, we either don't really want to collect that particular toilet anymore, or don't really want to collect, or it could be in the case of like myself, that you've just got too many of one and you just wanted to get something else. So in here we've got, I nearly forgot it then, I nearly forgot which year it is. In fact, I'm struggling. I think it's 1988. That's terrible. I should definitely know this. No, I think it's 87, to be honest. It will be 87 because of the other one and the other faction that was released at the same time. And because, yes, it's definitely 87, because the box that my figures came in. Now, it's, so what it is, let me just have a quick look in here, just if I can get it out without having to stop the video like I did with the other bigger video. So, yes, I'm going to be able to. So, yeah, so it's a set of figures. The figures are in a set, so this pretty much means, I think you've already guessed, that it's a combiner. Now, as I said, the crazy thing is that this is the Hasbro version of this combiner, but this Hasbro version is quite elusive. Now, for people who know Generation 1 figures, that's probably led them to one of two particular sets. This particular set, I've got the Japanese box set of, and I've got a few individual boxes as well, because there's two sets released. This is going to make a right mess. There are two sets released by Hasbro that really are quite hard to get hold of, and this is one of them. Now, it's not sealed. It's not even super mint. It's just something that, as I said, that I needed for my collection and wanted to get one. So more clues then, more clues. Yes, so you guessed, it's a combiner. It's what I would class as a Scramble City combiner. So what I mean by that is you can change around all the limbs. So unlike Predaking and unlike obviously Devastator and Leo Kaiser, you can't move around the limbs with them. So it's one of them. It's one of the later ones. So it wasn't one of the original four. They had loads of different names. I think they were called, in the UK they were referred to as the special teams, the original four. These ones weren't. So this is the ones that came after. This one had a very short span in the cartoons. Didn't last very long at all. And in the, I'm trying to think if they've even appeared in the comics, saying I don't know. I've just literally pretty much read all the comics and haven't seen any of them. Whereas no, in the cartoon, very short, very short brief spell inside it. I can pretty much see it now already. I'm just trying to think of something else. One of the they were released under the Combiner Wars, though. They were released under the Combiner Wars, but it wasn't a standard. That's probably the last clue that you needed, because it was between 1 or 2. And the other one that you're probably thinking of was Generation Selects, whereas this one was released under Combiner Wars, but in a special gift set. This gift set was also released in a jig Italian packaging. But yeah, as I say, this is the standard Hasbro one, and unfortunately there has been multiple KOs of this particular box set now as well already. And I suppose if I said this particular set's got something to do with Grimlock, would be a huge giveaway. And I'm going to now just show you what it is, because I'm sure you've probably guessed. So this is the Hasbro box of Computron. So there we go. So I'm sure, as I say, it's between this one and I was going to call him King Poseidon, but that's the Japanese version. Piranacon is very difficult to find, but there you go, guys. Let me know if you got it in the comments. Don't put the name of it, put the time you got it. And of course, I think what I'll do, because rather than do individual videos on these, I think what I'll do is an unboxing and build them all up as one full video. Let me know what you think of that in the comments as well. Take care.